have your attention, please? The commemorative event for the 15th anniversary of the Jeju-Madeira Sisterhood will commence soon at 17. Ladies and gentlemen who has entered, please take your seat in the main hall. And please turn off your PC microphone for a seamless program. Thank you. Now, let me begin the commemorative event for the 15th anniversary of the Jeju-Madeira Sisterhood. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Seo Yoon-hee, your announcer for today. I'm working on MBN, 매일경제 TV, and I used to work for MBC, TV Joseon, and so on. It is great honor to be here for your MC. And I hope that it will be a great time together today. Jeju and Madeira have been learning from each other and thrive together for the past 15 years since we signed a sisterhood relationship in 2007. Today, we were joined by distinguished guests from both regions. First, in Madeira, President Miguel Albuquerque is with us through video. And Region Director Louis Evru, Thiago Freitas, Deputy for External Cooperation, is attending online. In Jeju, Governor Oh Young-hoon is joining us through video. And Im Soo-seok, Ambassador for International Relations. And Go Chun-hwa, Director General of Culture, Sports and International Affairs Bureau, is attending online. Foreign administration from both countries also are joining us. First, Jo Young-moo, Ambassador to Portugal, is attending through video. Tania Andrade Salavia, the Portuguese consular to South Korea, is attending online. President Kim Il-hwan of Jeju National University is attending on video. And Jo Moon-jae, General Manager of International Exchange, is joining online at this event to pave the way for exchange between universities in both regions. President Sylvia Fernandez of Madeira State University is attending through video. And Vice President Elsa Fernandez is joining us. Finally, interprofessional and teenagers from both cities are attending in multiple ways. First, let me play the introduction videos of two beautiful cities. First is the video of Madeira. Next is the video of Jeju.
Over the years, Madeira has been a meeting place for different cultures. Today, it is a place rich in diversity, tradition, and individuality. People who speak of their homeland with a sparkle in their eyes, who have inherited a past but keep their eyes on the future, who know how to receive and take pleasure in giving. But Madeira is not only a place full of welcoming people, it is also a place for all those it welcomes. people of all ages, all nationalities, all families, all lovers, all sports players. A place where everyone feels good, where everyone finds themselves among friends, where everyone lives like locals, and where everyone always finds a reason to return. A place where everyone feels like they belong. Welcome to Madeira. Madeira belongs to all.
This is Jeju Island, South Korea's only special self-governing province and a leader in the pursuit of eco-friendly, sustainable development. It has a population of 690,000, and its mild climate attracts more than 15 million visitors a year. Many international arrivals come from nearby Tokyo, Beijing, and Shanghai, making Jeju an ideal test bed for the East Asian market. Jeju's dynamic tourism industry is centered on its clean, beautiful, natural environment. The island is visited by more than 15 million people a year who come for recreation, relaxation, and wellness, and are treated to a great range of sports, leisure, and recreation opportunities. Major outside investments have been welcomed, such as the Myths and History theme park and the Jeju Healthcare Town Tourism Complex, and Jeju holds great potential for new businesses connected with the wellness industry. Jeju's primary industries are thriving thanks to the bountiful natural resources of the island. And the tourism contents industry is developing rapidly, merging the manufacturing and processing of resources in rural areas with the experience and tourism industry. More and more individuals and companies are coming to Jeju in search of a better work-life balance. Leading Korean IT and BT firms such as Kakao, Neopool, and EastSoft have moved to the island, which is home to several co-working spaces that foster and support startups such as W360, the Jeju Creative Economy Innovation Center, and the Jeju Innovation Growth Center. Jeju is also proud of its thriving food, entertainment, arts, and cultural industries. Advantageously located in the center of Northeast Asia, home to strong national institutions, blessed with an environment conducive to a healthy work-life balance. This is Jeju Island.
Isn't it beautiful? In my opinion, these two cities are very similar with each other. And I think it is the best place, best city in the world, these two cities. If you agree with me, then please, a round of applause. Now we are moving on to the commemorative speeches from the governors of both cities. First is Oh Young-hoon, Governor of Jeju Island. Please.
여러분 반갑습니다. 제주특별자치도지사 오영훈입니다. 제주와 마데이라의 결연 15주년을 기념하는 소중한 자리가 마련되어 대단히 기쁩니다. 이 뜻깊은 행사에 함께해 주신 미구엘 엘버커키 주지사님과 여러분 모두에게 진심으로 감사드립니다. 닮은 점이 많은 제주와 마데이라는 그동안 서로에게 큰 힘이 되어 왔습니다. 특히 2006년 제주가 대한민국 최초로 특별자치도로 출범할 때 마데이라의 사례에서 많은 영감을 얻었습니다. 고도의 자치권을 바탕에 둔 신뢰의 리더십, 주민에게 돌아가는 실질적 성과를 보며 제주특별자치도가 나아갈 방향을 가늠할 수 있었습니다. 이제 두 도시는 포스트 팬데믹을 맞아 더욱 굳건한 신뢰로 새로운 시대를 준비할 것입니다. 친환경 에너지와 디지털 경제에 주력하며 협력과 교류로 손을 맞잡고 대전환의 시대를 이끌어갈 것입니다. 제주와 마데이라의 오랜 우정이 눈부신 도약과 성과로 피어나 두 도시에 더 큰 번영을 안겨줄 수 있도록 함께 노력하겠습니다. 오늘 행사가 새로운 전환점이 되기를 바라며 함께 해주신 모든 분들께 거듭 고마운 마음을 전합니다. 감사합니다.
Yeah, thank you. Next is a commemorative speech from Governor Miguel Alvaquez.
Queria cumprimentar toda a população da ilha de Jeju, a nossa ilha irmã, e queria cumprimentar o governador eleito, Oh Yang-un, desejando as maiores felicidades no exercício do seu cargo. As nossas ilhas têm um acordo de cooperação e de amizade e é extraordinário como duas ilhas que distam cerca de 12.000 quilómetros uma da outra podem estabelecer plataformas de cooperação. Não é tão estranho como isso. As ilhas são, por natureza, espaços de chegada e de partida. Espaços que só têm sucesso quando se abrem ao exterior. As ilhas, quando se abrem ao exterior, como é o caso da Madeira e o caso de Jeju, têm sucesso. E essa abertura ao exterior tem características semelhantes nas nossas duas regiões. São ilhas abertas ao mundo, são ilhas que recebem milhares de turistas por ano, são ilhas que têm uma diáspora importante e uma grande mobilidade para o exterior, abarcando os mercados mundiais. Pensamos que a nossa região e a região de Jeju podem melhorar a sua cooperação, a nível tecnológico, a nível do turismo, a nível das experiências que nós podemos trocar, tendo em vista o futuro desenvolvimento dos nossos povos. Queria mais uma vez cumprimentá-los a todos e desejar as maiores felicidades para o futuro.
Yeah, I think these two governors are so friendly and kindness. Thank you, governors. Next are the congratulatory speeches from the ambassadors of both countries. First, Jo Young-moo, Korean ambassador to Portugal.
안녕하십니까. 오영훈 제주특별자치도 도지사님, 미겔 알부케르크 마데이라 자치정부 주지사님, 그리고 기빈 여러분. 제주특별자치도와 마데이라주의 자매결연 15주년을 기념하는 뜻깊은 자리에 함께할 수 있어 매우 기쁘게 생각합니다. 저는 올해 3월 포르투갈에 부임해서 마데이라는 아직 사진과 영상으로 접했습니다만 마데이라의 자연환경이나 도민들의 삶의 모습이 제주도와 매우 비슷해 친근하게 느껴졌습니다. 두 섬의 수려한 자연경관과 온화한 기온은 말할 것도 없고 자연 풀장과 해안절벽, 장관을 이루는 폭포는 너무나도 흡사한 것 같습니다. 이러한 두 섬이 15년 전 한국과 포르투갈 지방정부 간에는 처음으로 자매결연을 맺었습니다. 자매결연은 양 지방정부뿐 아니라 양국 국민들 간 서로에 대한 인식을 확대하고 교류를 촉진시키는 중요한 역할을 합니다. 작년 한국과 포르투갈은 수교 60주년을 기념하였고 이를 계기로 정부 차원에서도 양국 국민들이 더 가까이 다가갈 수 있도록 인적 교류, 경제 교류, 문화 교류 등 다방면에 걸쳐 긴밀히 협력해 나가기로 하였습니다. 최근 세계적으로 한국 문화에 대한 관심이 높아졌고 마데이라에도 K-팝을 즐기고 한국어를 배우는 청년들이 늘어가고 있다고 합니다. 한국에도 포르투갈과 마데이라에 대한 인식이 높아졌습니다. 많은 한국인들이 축구선수 호날두가 마데이라 출신인 것을 알고 있고 이제 한국에서도 마데이라 와인을 즐길 수가 있습니다. 오늘 저는 리스본에서 영상으로 이렇게 인사를 드리지만 하루빨리 직접 만나 뵙기를 고대하고 있습니다. 오늘 기념식을 계기로 양 지자체 간 교류가 보다 활발해지고 제주도와 마데이라 지방정부 관계자들께서 서로 방문해 직접 교류할 수 있는 기회가 마련되길 희망합니다. 대사관도 필요한 지원을 아끼지 않겠습니다. 제주도와 마데이라의 자매기른 15주년을 다시 한번 축하드리며 제주도와 마데이라주의 번영과 도민 여러분의 건강과 행복을 기원합니다. 감사합니다. Muito obrigado.
Yeah, he said so many nice things. But I think it is very impressed of the Madeira's wine. And now a message from Tanya Andrade Solavias, Portuguese counselors to South Korea.
Hello. Bom dia, Madeira. Annyeonghaseyo, Jeju. It's a pleasure to be here today with you and join this celebration. Madeira and Jeju are two beautiful islands. Actually, I've been in both places several times, and trust me, you share a lot. You have a lot in common. Beautiful natural landscapes, delicious food, welcoming and kind people. So, congratulations to you all for this initiative. So important to bring our two countries, Portugal and Korea, together, and people from two oceans together. So happy 15th anniversary of your sisterhood. Goodbye. Adeus. Bons trabalhos para todos. Do outro lado do mundo.
Yeah, his Korean pronunciation is really nice. Thank you. Next, we will move on to the signing ceremony for the 15th anniversary of the Jeju-Madeira Sisterhood to strengthen friendship. We agreed to further strengthen cooperation in the ceremony, economy, science, and technology, and people-to-people exchanges based on the Sisterhood Agreement, first signed it in 2007. Please, a round of applause. Thank you. To further celebrate the 15th anniversary of this sisterhood relationship, we're going to have a sisterhood ceremony of university representing both cities. We hope that this will lead to even more exchange of knowledge through close communication. First is a congratulatory speech from Kim Il-wan, the president of Jeju National University.
여러분 반갑습니다. 제주대학교 총장 김일환입니다. 제주와 마데이라 간 결연 15주년을 진심으로 축하드립니다. 유럽이 대표적인 휴양지인 마데이라는 1978년 자치권을 획득한 이후 지난 40여 년간 안정적 번영을 이루며 풀뿌리 민주주의의 표본을 보여주었습니다. 제주는 2006년 특별자치도 출범 시부터 마데이라와 활발한 교류 및 사례 연구를 통해 안정적인 제도의 정착과 성장을 이루었으며 현재는 연간 1,000만 명 이상이 찾는 국제 자유도시로 성장하였습니다. 제주대학교는 1952년 개교 이래 지역이 거점 국립대학으로서 제주도가 국제 자유도시로 성장하는 데 주도적인 역할을 해오고 있습니다. 제주와 마데이라의 자매결연 15주년을 기념하여 두 지역이 좋은 인연을 대학 간 교류로 확대하게 되어 대단히 기쁘게 생각합니다. 이번 교류 협약을 계기로 양 지역 젊은이들 간 인적 교류뿐만 아니라 학술 교류가 더욱 활발히 이루어지기를 기대합니다. 제주와 마데이라가 서로 배우며 성장해 나감으로써 기후변화, 전염병 등 한치 앞을 예측할 수 없는 미래를 양 지역사회와 대학이 함께 준비해 나가길 소망합니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you. Next is a congratulatory speech from President Silvia Fernandez of Madeira State University.
The Memorandum of Understanding between the University of Madeira and Jeju National University reinforces the internationalization project of the University of Madeira. It is with great honor that we celebrate this partnership. Our universities are therefore working together for the exchange of students, faculty members, staff, and researchers. This memorandum will allow participants from our countries to have academic and cultural experiences that are very important for their personal and professional lives. I would like to congratulate and commend the Dean of Jeju University for this initiative.
Yes, there are 조문재, Jeju National University Director, and Elsa Fernandez, Madeira University Vice President on the stage. Let's listen their comments. First, 조문재 Director, please throw us your comments.
Hello, everyone. It's a great pleasure to meet all of you today. I am Cho Moon-jae, the Dean of the Office of the International Affairs. I would like to offer my sincere congratulations for the 15th anniversary of the sister relationships that we has been formed between Jeju and Madeira. Jeju National University also find this opportunity to establish a collaborative relationships between the two universities as an excellent chance to enhance the relationship even further. With this agreement, we hope the young peoples of two regions will challenge themselves to explore different cultures more actively than before. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I hope Jeju and Madeira University future is so bright. Next, Elsa Fernandez, Vice President. Could you speak for us? Please turn on your camera on. Elsa? I think your camera is off. Yes, please turn on. Please understand it because the COVID-19 is changing our lives, and these things, camera turn and off, is a little difficult. Yeah, next we have some opportunity. We can see her. Okay. Thank you, and I hope you will contribute to the development of both cities by making even more active and academic and people-to-people exchange in the future. Thank you in this era of great transitioner. We would like to have time to explore new ways of co-prosperity and cooperation between the two cities. During the pandemic, Madeira gained the world's attention for its digital nomads policy. And Jeju Island also has all the countries conditional and digital nomads around the world dream of. First, let's listen to the stories of Madeira from Gonçalo Hall, an ambassador of digital nomads in Madeira.
Hello, everyone. I am Gonçalo Hall, and I'm very sad I cannot be there today, but I recorded this video to explain a little bit about our project here in Madeira with digital nomads from all over the world, our results, our structure, and everything you wish to know. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm always available on LinkedIn, and I'm sure you can find the best way to contact me afterwards. So we actually created this project back in the days as a repopulation project. I wrote this for little villages around Europe, and the government of Madeira actually gave me this opportunity to implement here in Madeira with digital nomads. Just clearing it up a little bit, what is a digital nomad? A digital nomad is just a remote worker who uses his ability to work from anywhere from his laptop to travel for a sustainable period of time. The average stay is around 2 months, and we actually travel a lot. We actually travel every 2 months around the world, through Asia, through Europe, through South America. We look for locations with fast internet, good life conditions, and places where we can feel and meet our community. I say often we travel between communities. We don't travel exactly between locations. Because of our social and economic impact, a lot of countries are competing nowadays for digital nomads. The case of Estonia, Barbados, Romania, Cape Verde, Malta, and several others that created specific projects to target digital nomads. Most of them are not succeeding though. And the reason why is, again, we travel between communities, we don't travel between locations. And I understand why all these governments want to actually bring digital nomads, because the social and economic impact is big. And now we see here in Madeira, after our successful project, how a big innovation ecosystem is being created with people from all over the world that chose Madeira as their place to stay. This works almost like a funnel, like the nomads are on the top of the funnel, followed by expats, people that actually want to stay here. More than 150 people decided to stay here long term. So they stopped being nomads and started being remote workers. Around 25% of these nomads are entrepreneurs. So they bring their business to Madeira and they create this dynamic ecosystem where we can all thrive and learn from each other. The reason why all these countries that are trying to track these numbers are failing, it's easy. They don't focus in community. We only focus in community. We focus in creating the best community here in Ponta do Sol for digital nomads from all over the world. And the reason why we did that is that we as human beings, we lack community. When we move to big cities, we lost our sense of community. It's very hard to feel safe, to have the community feeling in a big city. And we thrive in communities. We need to feel the people around us. We need to understand that we are safe. We're in the safe place. We need to trust our ecosystem. So building the community was the key of this project. And of course, happiness is community, but also nature and physical activity. Nature, just look around you. This place is beautiful. Madeira is incredible. Our nature, the water, the banana trees everywhere, it's just incredible. And then, of course, physical activity. There is no better place than Madeira for physical activity. With this trifactor, we actually built a very successful project. I want to tell you more. The project is the Digital Nomad Village, the first of its kind all over the world. And it was built here in Ponta do Sol, where we actually were able to create a very successful project with not that many means. So we just focus in creating this working space, the co-working space that is free, available for all digital nomads, but also expats and locals. We have visits from everyone. We focus in our community in creating and facilitating the return of the nomads, the coming back, the sense of belonging. Our theme song is a place we call home, and that's exactly what we want to build. We also focus on social impact, making sure that the nomads give back to the local community. We don't want nomads to be a bubble. We want everybody to be integrated here in Madeira and work as a society as it should be. We also want to provide the best experience. So what we did was actually to use the village, the normal setup of a village, very small, very cozy, where everybody knows each other, and create this natural community feeling. Of course, there is a kind of an agenda of repopulation, bringing more people and attracting more people to Madeira, and develop the whole project around the sense of community around the village. But what do we offer for digital nomads? Well, again, we offer the free co-working space. We have 6 to 10 events per day here in Madeira to make sure that people connect. And the events go from CrossFit to Skillshare. We talk a lot about crypto. We talk a lot about different things, but we all try to connect over and over again over the events. We have always at least one community manager per community. In Madeira, we have right now 4 communities with 4 community managers, offer opportunities to network, to do business, and to have a positive impact. All the communication is centralized in a platform called Slack. And on that platform, we share everything from accommodation to skill sharing to the events. It's the center, it's the heart of all the community. The co-working space is quite simple, to be honest, but it works. It works like the epicenter of the community. It's way more than a co-working space. It's where people go to meet, it's where people go to connect, and yes, it's where people go to work, but it became much more than that. And we also like to have fun. And that's easy. You just walk out of the co-working space, 2 minutes, you are at the beach, and it's just incredible and easy to have fun if we have the community around us. It's very important also to give back to the local community. So we participate in several projects like beach cleanups, like helping local NGOs to do better marketing. We help the dog shelter here in Ponta do Sol, and we keep these connections with local NGOs as much as possible to make sure that our knowledge, our money, and our time goes to have an impact, a positive impact in here in Ponta do Sol. This whole project, and this is very important, is only possible with a partnership between the government and the private companies. The government by themselves, and this was one of the mistakes of everybody else who launched these programs, the government by themselves, they don't understand the market, they don't know the market. The government needs the private sector and the digital nomad like myself to help them implement the market and make sure that they don't spend the money trying to do something that's not worth it. On the other side, we have the private companies, the providers from accommodation, co-working spaces, communities, websites that are useful, rent-a-cars. We need all that as service to digital nomads. So we built this beautiful partnership between the government and private companies with the digital nomad in the middle to make sure that we provide a meaningful project to everyone involved. The privates won, the government wins, of course, and myself, I'm happy because I created one of the best communities for us, by us, for digital nomads, by a digital nomad. We were news all over the world. CNN is one great example. They wrote a large piece about us. Last month, JQ did the same. And more than 200 pieces on the media, way more than 200, with €0 for marketing. Because we focus in the word of mouth, we focus in the community. We provided such a good experience that everybody starts speaking about us. It's all about community. And please count how many times I say community in this speech. Numbers, everybody loves numbers. 12 months of operation, the first numbers we had, this was in February, we had around 12,000 registrations, around 1,200 nomads per month here in Madeira, around 200 just in Ponta do Sol region, more than 200 references in the media. We had 100% occupancy rate in the Airbnbs around Ponta do Sol during the peak of the pandemic. Yes, last year, it was insane. We went from 121st on Nomad List, a website that ranks the best destinations for digital nomads in the world, to second. We became the second best destination for a couple of weeks in the world for digital nomads. More than 100 companies were registered just in the first year in Madeira by digital nomads. More than 150 houses were sold, and the local impact economically, direct local impact, without all the media, without all the articles, without all the marketing, 1.8 million euros per month, just by a small market. The power and economic impact that we, digital nomads, have is big, and the project definitely contributed a lot for the vision people have about Madeira. So my mission is to use remote work as a decentralization tool to revitalize entire economies of villages and small cities by attracting professionals from all around the world. And Madeira is today the best project, and there is no false modesty here. Madeira is nowadays the best project in the world and the most successful project in the world to attract digital nomads because we understand them, we work for them. This is it. Please make sure you stay in contact if you have any further questions. I am traveling this week, so I cannot be there with you. Have a great day, and thank you so much for your attention.
Wow, I really want to see Madeira's nature. Yeah. Thank you. Next, we will hear from Loki Kim, CEO of Next Challenge, about the case of Jeju digital nomads and ideas for cooperation.
Hello, I'd like to congratulate the 50th anniversary of the establishment of Jeju-Madeira Partnership. I am Rocky Kim, CEO of the Next Challenge Foundation and Startup Bay in Seogwipo City. The Startup Bay has been running the Digital Nomad program SERSPA since 3 years ago. People with various occupations in Korean and foreigners from 50 countries have been participating in this program. They include writer, professor, entrepreneur, freelancer, IT developer, creator, designer, artist, to name a few. They come from the US, France, China, Bulgaria, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, Singapore, Serbia, etc. Our purpose is to make the beauty of Jeju widely known to people all over the world. In particular, Jeju has the natural wonders and beautiful sea, like those of Bali, Indonesia. The Startup Bay Digital Nomad program is becoming so popular to the degree where the rate of application is over 10 to 1 every year. We provide accommodation and special program for them for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, a variety of programs are offered for them from Monday to Friday. On Monday, we have time to get to know each other. We share personal experience through morning talk and stand-up speech. On Tuesday, we enjoy Jeju more locally than local. We get closer by discovering the beauty of Jeju. On Wednesday, we talk about the startup ecosystem. We create the future through global insight. On Thursday, we learn about sustainable business structure and possibility. We share knowledge and add value. On Friday, the end of the week, we meet on the rooftop and talk about life. In addition, through this, we are expecting them to immigrate to this island. The participants are highly satisfied with this program because they can make new friends and get jobs here in Jeju. Startups can create those jobs, particularly Next Challenge Foundation, whose headquarters is in Jeju, helps to get this done. Next Challenge Accelerator helps domestic startup oversee expansion, investment, and incubation. We are in partnership with 9 other countries as well. In particular, from August 2nd to 20th this year, the Global Digital Nomad Festival will be held at Startup Bay in Jeju. And I hope that Madeira, Portugal will also join. If you come, we will provide accommodation for you during your stay in here, Korea. In conclusion, the Startup Aid and Digital Nomad program have placed as a success model of the public governance together with Jeju, Seogwipo, and Next Challenge Foundation. Thanks for your attention. We hope you enjoy the following video.
Yeah, as Madeira as Jeju is also proud of beautiful nature. Thank you. Now, let's move on to the interaction between youth. The future of both cities. First, Madeira students K-pop cover dance performance, and then we're followed by Jeju High School students taught Madeira food challenge activities to celebrating 15th anniversary.
Welcome to our friends in the Jeju, South Korea. Welcome and congratulations for the 15th anniversary of the sister-state relationship between Jeju and Madeira. We are very proud. One of the ways to celebrate is by doing a recipe of tuna salad, and who else than Chef Otávio to do a dish like this in his very own way. Enjoy.
No need too much. We have here fresh beetroot to mix with the natural
제 정성이 들어가니까 아주 맛이 나네요. 혼자 했으면 좀 힘들었을 건데 친구들이랑 같이 하니까 좀 더 편하게 할 수 있는 것 같아요. 여러분도 친구들과 함께 하세요.
이제 이렇게 좋은 경험하게 됐는데 너무 기분 좋았고요. 또 저희가 만든 거 너무 맛있게 잘 먹었습니다.
평소 해보지 못했던 특별한 실습을 해서 재밌었고요. 다음에 기회가 된다면 저희가 직접 마데이라로 날아가서 실습을 하면 더 좋겠네요. 이 영상을 보고 있을 마데이라에 있는 친구들아, 모두 사랑한다.
제주도와 마데이라의 자매결연 15주년을 축하합니다.
Aren't they so cute and adorable? I can't believe they are high school students because the very hierarchy, dance level and cooking level. Of course, they have some mistakes. As mentioned in the last interview, we hope that youth exchange will be even more active in the future. Now, we will have time for Gu Chun-hwa, Director General of Culture, Sports, and International Affairs Bureau of Jeju, to encourage students from both cities who shined in today's event. Now, Director General Gu Chun-hwa and Jeju High School student Jang Sa-jun, please come to the podium. Welcoming them, please. Chang Ah-jun and Diana Santos actively participated in the commemorative event for the 15th anniversary of the Jeju-Madeira Sisterhood held on July 7th, 2022, and contribute to the promotion of friendship between the two cities. Go Chun-hwa, Director of Culture, Sports, and Overseas Cooperation in Jeju Special Self-Governing Province. Please to the comments.
네, 오늘 행사에 참가해 주신 여러분 감사합니다. 앞으로도 지역 리더로서 많은 성장 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
She's voice is so gorgeous, and she said, "Thanks for your participating. It can lead Jeju and Madeira, two cities, closer than before, and she hopes two guys from now on, as always, will grow and then to be a great leader in the two cities. Thank you. Please give her applause to her." Thank you. Thank you. So Madeira's characters in the stage. Okay. Thank you so much. As you all know, this event is being held by Metaverse Virtual Reality. And when you leave the ceremony, you can check the information on the government, universities, companies, and students of both cities. Now, it's time to warm up to the event. We arranged a famous wine from Madeira here. Could I ask some comments of 15th anniversary of Jeju-Madeira Sisterhood event? How you guys thinking about that? Please, Jeju guest, towards the first. And if you guys want to say something, then please raise your hand. No pressure. 여기 계신 분들도 말씀하고 싶으신 분이 계시다면 손을 들어주시기 바랍니다. 부담 갖지 마시고요.
우선 마데이라와 제주가 자매 결연한 지 15주년이 된 것이 너무 축복스러울 따름이고요. 이런 좋은 경험 살면서 언제 있을까 싶습니다. 이런 좋은 경험, 좋은 기회 저희에게 주셔서 너무 감사드리고요. 앞으로도 마데이라에 대해서 더 알아가고 좋게 생각하도록 하겠습니다. 마데이라와 제주 자매결연 15주년 다시 한번 축하하고 감사합니다.
Yes, really proud of him. We have this high school student, so Korea's future. Let's guest, do you guys have some comments for this event? And there are some video of Jeju guests. Please, watch them. Please give her a clap.
Hi, I'm Troy from Next Energy Foundation. I think you've heard Rocky, our CEO, introducing our digital nomad community in Jeju Island. So I'm honored to giving a closing comment on this grateful event. So I actually was in southern part of Portugal, so I remember the beautiful coastline. So I hope this event could be the start of our rigorous collaboration between the two digital nomadic community from both Portugal and Jeju. So anytime, welcome to the Startup Bay and welcome to join us with the digital nomad community. Thank you.
Yeah, she said, anytime welcome, join us and welcome. And we have so pretty and gorgeous woman in here. Thank you. So many people contribute in this ceremony. This event is so impressed and another big step for two cities. And Director General of Culture, Sports and International, Gu Chun-hwa, is big contribute to this ceremony. Please tell us your comment. Please come here in podium. Or you can there. Please tell us some nice comments.
네, 코로나 상황에서도 이렇게 자매결연 15주년을 맞아서 그럴 수 있게 됨을 크게 생각합니다. 다음번에는 직접 만나서 제주에서나 아니면 마데이라에서 만나서 이루할 수 있기를.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers. Please raise your beverage.
Yeah. Dear friends of the autonomous province of Jeju, it's an honor to represent the President of the regional government, Miguel Albuquerque, in this ceremony, which demonstrates how nowadays two island regions separated by thousands of kilometers can be so close, so connected in such an innovative and surprising way. It is admirable how our two islands have so many identical characteristics, so common features to each other. The last 2 years and all the constraints associated with the pandemic have taught us that it's possible to be creative and be present even if distant. I sincerely hope that in the near future we can hold an event like this, but all together in Madeira or Jeju. In the meantime, let me show my satisfaction and reaffirmation of the sister-state relationship between our autonomous territories, as well as between the respective universities. We will strive to achieve cooperation in these areas described in the document signed by our presidents. the friendship between our youths is stronger than ever. Long live Madeira, long live Jeju.
Bye.
Thank you for participating in the 15th anniversary of the Jeju-Madeira Sisterhood. I hope you guys are having a nice time with us. Thank you so much. you.